Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and on this wonderful Sunday, I hope everybody's having a good day, whether it is morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in the world. So today, hopefully you can hear me okay, and today we're going to be playing more of the Mage Knight campaign. We'll play until we're dead, and we might be dead today because this will be my first city assault. I just kind of took a look ahead at what I was going to have to do. Never done it before. Probably gonna mess it up a ton. So we'll see how it's going. Hey Matthew, how's it going? Well, what's going on? Are there any differences in original Mage Knight and the Ultimate Edition? I think the Ultimate Edition just includes all the content, where the original Mage Knight was just the core game. There were 3 other, like Lost Legion and 2 other expansions that came out, or add-ons that came out, and Ultimate Edition just puts them all in one box. But that's about it. I know there's an expansion that's supposed to be coming out this year, I think sometime, which will have people who love Mage Knight play it a hell of a lot better than I'm about to today. Hey Tim, what's going on? Good morning. So, yeah, we're continuing our campaign. We found the red city that was corrupted. We ran from a bunch of dragons, and we liberated some mines. So today I know it's going to be sieging a city. Did they clean up the rulebook and the walkthrough rulebook? No. No, I tried the best that I could. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I tried the best that I could to read that rulebook, and I got to tell you, nope. Nope. So I did the best I could. I Google searched a bunch, looked on BGG, and I watched videos. I watched videos from Paul Grogan. I watched videos from Ricky Royal. I watched videos from Liv Davidson. And then there was this one guy who everybody swears by that does these videos that are super in-depth. And my attention span was not strong enough for that. So while I tried to watch all of it, I was only able to watch some. The Apocalypse Dragon is the 2025 expansion. Yep, that's the one that's coming out. Hey Cassie, been a while. Welcome. BBN Sports Replay. The biggest problem with the books are the freaking small print they use. Paul and Ricky are who I went to learn. Yeah. I watched theirs. I know they're really good at the game. But I watched Ricky Royal's one on Castle Assaults, and I'm still really fuzzy on it. So I'm honestly gonna say I may need some assistance as I'm going through what we're gonna be going through today. So we'll see. Squirrel. So for some of you who haven't been here in a while or just coming in, you're like, what's this thing in front of my face? Remember, I've been having a lot of audio issues. I think next week is when I'm supposed to speak again with an audio engineer who is going to hopefully solve my problem, and we'll see how that goes. It'll probably be kind of once they're working on it, I'll probably go do a live impromptu stream for people to join in, and it's just going to be purely for audio testing. And once we get that tweaked to perfection, I told him I want a set and forget solution. I am a software developer. I am not an audio engineer. So I'm an engineer that doesn't find joy in audio engineering. The other problem with the booklets are that some rules are not in the rule book, but in the walkthrough. Yeah. Like I said, it's very difficult. All right. Before I begin, just want to say thank you to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither, just coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. Let's go ahead and get down to the table. You're here to see some Mage Knight. Let's do some Mage Knight and see if we are successful. Table. Yeah, there's the table. Okay, so let me pull up where we are in our campaign. You know, these are the things that professionals would have ready. I'm just saying, somebody maybe should tell me to be more professional. All right, there we go. All right, so let's do table and that. Okay, so we are at episode 4, the Hammer over Stonereach, in this campaign that has how many chapters? Let's go down. Nope. 7. It has 7 chapters. It has 7 chapters in it, and we are on chapter number 4. That's 2, we did that. That's 3, we did that. There's 4, and hide this. All right, cool. All right, so tensions mount in the Chamber of Souls of Highwall Tower. Some voices demand to send an army to meet the enemy in the field before the battle engulfs the city, but Chief Commander Karnos warns against the temptation of this strategy. We do not stand a chance against dragons on an open battlefield, he says. You suggest an alternative strategy to lie in wait, close behind the city walls. Dazar reflects upon your idea. Yes and no, answered the old knight. I say we attack, but not in the open and not his army directly. Now, everyone listens intently to the genial commander. I thought that said another word. Let us send a small elite force up into the hills, avoiding the road, and attack Stonereach while it's empty. We know a few dragons have been left there as a rear guard, so let's hit them by surprise and force them to split the army. That's crazy enough that it just might work, said the Zir. But I need you leading here in the city. Who will command the divisionary forces? Our generals haven't even seen Stonereach's defenses. All advisors become silent now. I will do it. You will say to yourself, boy, spell checkers is something. You say to yourself, I've been there and I can do it. The chief knight looks you over critically. Can you be ready to leave tonight? I will gather your elite forces. Yes, you say. Tonight we attack at dawn. Tonight we launch the counterattack. You quietly depart the capital under cover of darkness. Your small numbers hopefully to go unnoticed by the eyes and ears of the Draconum. You're here for the Canje experience. Okay. Our scenario mission: get to Stonereach, the Red City, up the hills through rough terrain, and defeat it before High Wall White City falls to the main forces of the Draconum army. If you defeat Stonereach within the time limit of the scenario, 3 nights and 2 days. 3 nights and 2 days. Therefore, before High Wall City falls, you win. Otherwise, you lose. Once the city has fallen, you can play one last round unless end of round has been called. So there'll be 5 rounds. We'll be starting in the night phase. So just while you're looking at that, I'll just flip the board real quick and put the night cards out instead of the day cards. So we're starting in the night phase. So we have 3 nights. So on the 3rd night, our map shape will be in an 0-3 pattern. So as you can see on the side, it'll just kind of be, you'll just be moving out in like a 3-ish grid. 2 cities. There's going to be the Red City and the White City. There will be 4 country tiles, 4 core tiles, which I've already taken, shuffled, and drawn those randomly, but I'll shuffle those tiles up that I drew that are on there, so you don't see me fumbling about with tiles. The city level, the Red City is 16, and the 24 if you're playing cooperatively, and the White City's friendly. So there's Smoking Ruins, Call of the Dragons, Close Quarter Fight, or optional siege healing. Or optional siege and then healing. The dummy is 3, so I need to add 1 more. I'll just take these out, shuffle this up. So you see me shuffling on the side. And we'll just grab this random guy here, and that'll go on the dummy deck. So there'll be 3 extra standard deck plus 3. Okay. The Red City has been attacked. The Red City, the double stars mean the Red City has been attacked and now is under the rule of the Draconum. In order to set up a 16 level city, you need to add up the enemy tokens of 2 level 8 cities together. You need to add up, geez. To set up a 24 level city, you need to add up the unit enemy tokens of 3 level 8 city together. Replace each of the city enemy tokens white with a Draconum enemy token, and each of the non-city enemy tokens, anything non-white, with a marauding or orc enemy token. So basically it'll be 4 Draconums, 4 marauders for a 16. This one kind of confuses me a little, but we'll get back to that when we find the city, right? Portal. There's lots of rules for this one. Portal map tile is not used in this scenario. Initial map setup is formed by the white city tile plus 3 random countryside tiles, applying fixed tile orientation rules as per map tile numbers. Starting position for your Mage Knight is the white city space. The white city is friendly and interaction is possible, but take into account you have no shield on it and there is no leader. Ignore Draconum symbol on this tile once you leave it. You cannot enter it again. Red city is shuffled in with all core non-city tiles, which are stacked beneath the country tiles in the unrevealed tile pile. Unit offer. Due to the state of war, add 2 to the unit offer throughout the whole scenario. Okay. Take into account that there are already core tiles at the beginning, so create the unit offer accordingly with gold units available for purchase. Okay, this is the first time I have gold units. Cool. So I'll have to, I guess I'm switching anyway. This is one of those things where I got confused with the rulings. So do I replace the regular unit offer with gold unit offers? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that one throws me. Due to the state of war, add 2 units to the offer throughout the whole scenario. Take into account that there are already core tiles at the beginning, so create the unit offer accordingly with gold units available for purchase. If anyone knows the answer to that, please let me know. I don't know how to set up the unit offer with the gold. So special rules, smoking ruins. Every time a ruins location is shown on a map tile, apply night rules for it, no matter if it is night or day. Ruins can only be revealed by a Mage Knight entering them. Whenever a ruin token is revealed, replace any white city or gray keep enemy token with a Draconum enemy token instead. Where is that dense fog coming from? I can barely see ahead, and it smells to burnt flesh, yet there are no fires. Ah, thank you, BBN Sports Replay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep, thank you. That makes sense. I'll have to redo the unit offer. Okay, Call of the Dragons. Female drakes and their eggs are left in the Red City, and their call won't be ignored. Upon first assault of siege of the city, reveal all unexplored core tiles, place them in the closest possible position to the city, place all corresponding tokens, day and night rules apply, where night tokens are revealed only when joining the garrison, and reveal, yeah, upside down. You place them upside down, gotcha. On the map. Starting from the next turn, every unchallenged Draconum on the map, either in ruins or as a rampaging enemy, will fly towards the city at a speed of 1 tile per turn. Add the Draconum enemy tokens to the city defenses, removing them from the map once it reaches the city. Oh dear God. Mark the ruins that sent a Draconum to the city with a red crystal so that you know these ruins have already spawned their enemy. I'll have to go back and read that. Close quarter fighting. When revealing the city garrison, replace each of the white enemy tokens with a Draconum enemy token, and each of the non-white enemy tokens with a marauding orc enemy token. Do not apply brutal ability to the defenders. They are brutal by owning the ability printed on them. Do not apply sight fortification to any of the Draconum enemy tokens. Marauding orcs, however, can benefit from sight fortifications normally. Soldiers, dragons, abandon the battlements and fly over us. Run to the buildings. We cannot stand the rain of fire out here in the open. Optional siege. Assaulting a level 16 or 24 city with more enemies, potentially increasing this garrison even further, may prove very difficult for some players, like me. To mitigate this situation, you may attack from outside the city walls, treating the defenders as you would any other gathering or rampaging enemies, and spreading out your attack over a longer series of turns. However, in this case, side fortifications will apply to all units. Okay, so if I'm outside, if I know that a siege assault, or an assault of a city, you have to move into the city, but then we won't deal with fortifications. Then if we're going to siege outside the city, assault outside the city, we will deal with fortifications. Sounds like what they're saying. And there is added uncertainty. You must decide each turn how many enemies you intend to attack that turn without having the luxury to choose specific targets. Shuffle the orcs and draconum occupying the city together into a single pile. Then draw the selected number of tokens from the top of that pile. These are the enemies which present themselves for combat in your current turn. Although this approach is less bloody, it may take more time to besiege the city than you have. Okay, so you're going to roll a d6 or d4 to generate enemies in case you run out of tokens. Okay. Wounds. At the end of the scenario after scoring... Okay, so that's the end of the scenario stuff. Cool. Okay. I think I understand, but we're going to go back and reread as we get there. So actually, it's 1 gold first, then 1 silver, then 1 gold, etc. Okay, so let's pop up the offer here. And it says that we're going to add 2 more, right? So this is what we ended with last time. That's why I have crystals, and I need to give him his crystals. I haven't done his startup stuff, so we'll grab these. And we'll grab these. And it looks like if it's 3, we're at, so it'll be 5 in the offer. All right, not a problem. 5 in the offer, not a problem. All right. So first will be sorcerers. Shuffle these up. I will need all that. Remember, I'm a Mage Knight newbie. I am not a pro, so when you see me make a mistake, let me know. Because knowing is half the battle. One of those is a shock trooper. So a sorcerer shock trooper. An Imhotep freezer. An Utim guardsman. So it's usually 1, 2, 3, and then 1 more. So then it's, and then the final one is fire mages. So we've got fire mages, and I could show this a little bit closer. So we've got fire mages, which to get them we would need 9. Remember, right now we're sitting on a +2, so we would need 7. It's level 3, defense 4. We can recruit them in monasteries or mage towers. Range fire or attack 3. If we spend some magic, fire attack or fire block 6. Or we can gain a red mana token and a red crystal to your inventory, which is here. Our next gold is Imhotep freezers with an attack. It's just an attack or a block 5. Target enemy does not attack this combat, and it gets armor -3 to minimum. That's actually pretty cool. And we get that in the symbols threw me. A city, which is good. Or a keep. I believe that's a keep. A city or a keep. Yeah, I know I can. I'm trying to make space with the space I got. I know I can keep them in one line. Hey Steve, how's it going? Utim guardsman. We got an attack, and we have block 4. Counts twice against an attack with swiftness, which is pretty cool. I'll try to keep them as close to me as possible so you can see them, but I'm just using the table space I got. Ranged. So this is the shock troops that we have, and a keep is where we get those. The other one was a keep and a village that we could pull those from. Remember when we left off last time, we kept our Utim crossbowmen, so we kept them. Looking good for our starters. We also have 3 green, 2 blue, and 1 red. And then let's get you your 2 blues and 1 red. And I think I put a link to where I got these crystals from in the description. That should be there. And I think the tiles are there as well. To place tiles to keep everything together. And I already shuffled and put out the rest of the offers that are out there, which is Flame Wall, Meditation, Cure. We've got Force of Nature, Chivalry, and Blood Ritual is that one that's up there. Ooh, my eyesight's getting bad. Shuffle yours up. And we did pay to keep some cards in our deck as well, some upgrades for ourselves. Shuffle those up. Okay, let's draw our starting hand, which is Improvisation, Swiftness, Tranquility, Swift Bolt, and Mana Draw. So put this. Let me give myself a little bit of space here. I'll put my deck underneath here. You probably won't see it, but I'll put it down there. So this is our starting pull, and we can move you over a little bit because a lot of people don't care about this guy. So I'll move him over, and this is our starting. We grabbed, so there's the 4, right? We put the 1 there, so remember the starting 3. Country tiles will be here, so we'll shuffle these up. Shuffle these up. The red city is in here. Shuffle all that up. In place, so we've got up here. All right, let's get our monsters out. Remember, it's nighttime, so tis nighttime. Yeah. Hey, Beth, how's it going? Hey, Greg. Yeah, I like this game. When you get the right bling out on it, it's pretty nice. Once I get through this bag, I'll switch and get the Mage Tower. Oops. Whoopsies. That goes... Nope. That goes like so. All right. And let's get that Mage Tower set up. That's there. All right. Alrighty. That's where we go. So then the next set of tiles that'll get placed will be... I'm gonna move this. If we're going in that proper pattern, right? It would be here, here, and turn this in there. That's where the next set of tiles will go. All right. And then we'll move out as we need to. Okay, so let's deal with rolling the mana dice. So I think goals are useless at night. So we'll just move that out. And then we'll take a look at our opciones. So from dusk, just a regular starting 1, we've got long night. One time this night, if your D deck is empty, you may shuffle your discard pile and put 3 cards at random into your D deck, then flip this card face down. Mana search, we could take a mana from the source. You may re-roll up to 2 mana dice in the source. When choosing dice to re-roll, you must pick gold depleted dice first, if there are any. So that could get rid of that gold if we need potential. Midnight Meditation, one time this night, before any of your turns, you may shuffle up to 5 cards, including ones from your hand, back into your D deck. I think Midnight Meditation is the one I always go with. And then preparation. When you take this tactic, search your deck for any one card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Let's go with preparation to start. We're going to start with preparation. And the enemy is going to... We're going to shuffle this up, and then we're going to draw based on this dice roll. What do you want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you take number 3, Mana Search. So you'll take Mana Search away. That'll be your starter bit. And I have 5 for preparation. So you go first. 1. Oop. You can't see that. 1, 2, 3. It's red. You have 1 red. So you'll do that with 4. Okay. And then it is my turn. I don't really have any influence. I mean, this has an influence 3. If I spend a red, I can make it an influence 5, but I don't have... All I have is my Utum Crossbowman. I don't have space. That's the thing that sucks, is like, if I don't have the amount of space to purchase someone, it seems pointless. But we need to get the move on, and if I'm going to be doing a city assault, I'm assuming I'm going to need... I need to be a lot more powerful than I am today. So... Oh, at nighttime too? I think it's just because it was nighttime. I could put them face up. I thought it was during nighttime they're face down until you get next to them. But I know Mage Towers are face down. But you're right. I will believe anything anyone tells me because I'm such a newbie at this game. So I will believe you. All right, so if I could get here... Well, I have to move here. If I move here, that thing will attack me. So I can move here, fight that one. Can I fight you? I need a... If I can range you to death, then yes. Yes. And I have a white die. I can kill you. I can... Well, what do you have? You have resistance. Let's take a look at what you got. This is the token. And on that token... I gotta get the symbols to tell me what that means. Okay. So on that token, you have physical resistance. So it says all physical attacks are inefficient half rounded down. So basically I would have to do double. So I have to do 6, which I can do. I can kill you. I can kill you. You're not fortified. I can take you out. This actually won't be difficult. So I just need to move there, and then I could take him out with 2 ranged. Actually. Yes. If I do this, it'll say take a mana die from the source and set it to any color except gold. Gain 2 mana tokens of that color. Do not reroll this die when... So I could do this using the white. Gain 2 whites, setting that gold to a white, and then use both whites to range attack to kill him. Which means I could discard another card to move. So that'll get me next to him. This, using the white, will get me 2 mana tokens, to which I could use here to kill him, and that'll be my whole hand and turn. Oh, no, thank you. No, that's super helpful. But I think that's the plan to kill that person. So let's go ahead and make this happen. So I'm going to use improvisation. Discard any card from your hand to get move 3. So we're going to discard the tranquility. Right, so we discard that and we can move 3. I'm going to move here. And then I will engage that Marauder. So engaging that Marauder, before I do that, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, and I'm going to use the white to power it. It says take a mana die from the source and set it to any color except gold. Setting it to white. Gain 2 mana tokens of that color. Do not reroll this die when you return this to the source. So I'm going to gain 2 mana tokens. So I'll treat the old school ones as tokens and the new stuff as crystals. To that. And then as we're attacking this creature, they have 3, but they have physical resistance, which means I'd have to do 6. So in the if I recall correctly, the order of attack is siege and range first, enemy attack, and then my attack. So I'm going to do this and this, spending these 2 tokens to do a range 3 and a range 4 for range 7. Killing you without even you having to fight. And these, and I wipe them out. So I gain the rewards. I would get 1, 2, 3, 4, which means I level up. So let's grab these, and I need to take out, oh, I did take out that one. So we'll shuffle these up. And I'll grab that one. I didn't even look at it. Let's see what we found. Well, truly, that's not how it works, right? You grab one of those, and I think, oh my god, it's been so long since I played this. You grab 2 of those. You grab 2 of these, and one of the other guys. I hate when it takes me so long because I've forgotten how to play this game. So where is your sheet of stuff? Did I shuffle it in? No, I didn't. I put it somewhere. I bet your sheet break down somewhere. And now I can't find it. Is that you? No. Here it is. There you are. There you are. I knew you were around here somewhere. Oh, don't pull one for the dummy just yet. Okay, so we've got the first one is motivation. Once per round, on any player's turn, flip this to draw 2 cards. If you have the least fame not tied, also gain a fame. You cannot use another motivation skill until the end of your next turn. And then the other one is... Yep, that's this one. On her own. Once a turn, influence 1. Influence 3 instead if you do not recruit any units from the influence this turn. So recruit people, or once a round. I think motivation just kind of works because it says once a round on any player's turn, flip this to draw 2 cards. If you have the least fame, gain a fame. I think motivation's the way to go. So I'm going to grab the motivation one. Oh, should not have done that. That needs to go here. And then you said at the end of this, you put that there. Cool. So I'll put those there just to know that they are available to me. And then I get a card. So let's take a look at the cards that we have. I have Force of Nature. Chosen unit gains physical resistance this combat, and it gives me a siege attack 3 or a block 6 with a boost. I've got Chivalry. Wow, my eyes are bad. Attack 3 or attack 2 and reputation +1 for each enemy defeated by this attack. Or if it's enhanced, attack 6 or attack 4 and reputation +1 and fame +1 for each enemy defeated during this attack. And then the top one, Blood Ritual. Take a wound, gain a red crystal to your inventory and a mana token of any color, including non-basic. Or take a wound, gain 3 mana tokens of any color, including non-basic. You may pay 1 mana of a basic color to gain a crystal of that color to yours. I think Forces of Nature might be what I'd go with. So we'll put these back in their proper order. And I'll grab Forces of Nature, which will go on top of my deck. Yeah, all good choices for. Hey, Michael, how's it going? I'm playing Wolfhawk because that's what that's what the community picked for my play. I've never played this, so so pull these down. We'll add Ice Bolt to that offer, and then we discard. And this does not get, it says it doesn't get re-rolled when we return it to the source. It's out, though. I'm going to put it up here, saying that I used it. It was supposed to get re-rolled, and it just gets put back like that. All right, that is my turn. Enemy, you go first. 1, 2, 3. Another red. Good grief. And I draw 1, Force of Nature, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think when I'm in a city, I was supposed to get 2 more, if I recall correctly, but you've been defeated. I'll just put you over here. All right, so what do we got? Force of Nature, Stamina, Tirelessness, Swift Reflexes, and Firebolt. Okay. So can we do this again? We have a green crystal. We could siege attack 3. We'd have to block 2, and then we could fight to hit for 4. I could range 3. Range 3 with a red. I could range 3 with a reduce 1 enemy attack by 2. So I could range 3 you here. This could be my movement card. I can't add cards to range. I know that. But I could use you if I want. But I need you for that Mage Tower. I know I need you for that Mage Tower. Did Canje print map holders for this game also? This was before I got my 3D printer, Heather. So these I actually bought off Etsy. And I think I put a link to where I got these from in the description. So you should be able to find those in the description. If it's not there, let me know, and I'll add it to the description after this playthrough. But I could have sworn I added it, so you can see where I got it from, but it's from Etsy. So I found your channel just a couple days ago while watching a playthrough of Homunculus Victorium, one of my favorite games. Subscribed immediately. Oh, awesome. Yeah, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, thank you. Okay, I am no Paul. I am no Paul Grogan, I'll tell you that. He is the legend, but I will do the best I can. Okay, so how do I could do these 2 to range and hit you for 4, but I'd lose a, yeah, I'm gonna lose that red crystal, which I don't want to lose. Because I could Firebolt 3 plus range 1, so this will be 4, which would kill you, and you're not fortified, and I would beat that creature immediately. I could use this to do the move 2, and then hang on to see what I draw to see about sieging that Mage Tower. I want that Mage Tower. So I think that's the play. Yeah, I think that's the play. I'm going to just lose one of my red mana crystals. So let's do this. And it says move 2. The next card providing movement, including cards played sideways, gets +1 move this turn. I mean, honestly, I could make myself a move 5, which would get me to the city. But the Marauding Orc would attack me. So sadly, I just got to do the move 2, which I'll move here. And then we'll engage this Orc. The link is there. Okay, cool. And we're going to do this, which has range 1. And this, using a red mana crystal, which has range 3. So it's range 1, range 3. That's 4, which is enough to take you out. We get 1, 2. You are dead. The world is happy. This gets spent. And these are done. And I believe Mage Towers, I have to move into them to see what's at nighttime, to see what's going on. So that'll be... Yeah, so it's movement, done. right? So I'm done. It's movement action. So I'm done. So draw up 1, 2, 3. The influence is not bad. I can go and try to recruit somebody, but I need to level up. And I'm trying to level up very quickly. Oh, I thought at nighttime you can't. I thought you have to move into Mage Towers when it's night. When it's daytime, yes. But I thought nighttime you have to move in. Let me check. Mage Towers. Place a violet enemy token face down on this space. The token is revealed during the day. Yeah, the token is revealed during the day if a player is adjacent to it. Yep, it has to be night. It has to be night. And rep for the orc. Thank you. Rep for the orc. Yeah, in night you have to move into it. I thought so. It's like, man, I don't get much right. I know I had that one right. All right, so I can move to here, and maybe we can recruit. I need to do the tower, honestly, but I don't. This whole thing sucks. I can have a siege 3 because range doesn't work on fortified creatures, but siege does. Potentially, this is a siege 3, but I don't have anything else to really boost that siege. I have a block 6, but then I don't have enough attack. I mean, I can attack. I don't have a red crystal. I used it. When you play this card, also pay 1 mana of a basic color. Gain a crystal of that color to your inventory. Yeah, see? Biscuits. Unless, because this is just an attack 1. I could turn these sideways and it'll be attack 1. I need to be able to move, and remember we get a +1 for this one, so the desert's 3 at night, so we should be able to move into the tower with just this 1 card, which means this will be an attack. If I play a blue, it'll say gain a crystal of any color to your inventory, so I could do this, get a blue, get a red, which will make this a 4. And then I could block 6, potentially. So this could be a 4/5, and we'll see what happens here. Yeah. You can use crystallize to change blue crystal to red if you needed. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I could spend one of my blues, gain a red. I'll have the red, and then we'll go. For my last card, I'd still get +1, which I could use this to move into that tower. And I got to tell you, no guts, no glory, people. No guts, no glory. So we're going to spend that because the last card we get +1. We'll move into the tower because it costs 3 at night. And then let's see what we got. Oh boy. Okay. 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 I think we're okay. Yeah. I think we're okay. So this one has, so this says, that's poison. It says if a unit gets wounded by a poison attack, it is given 2 wounds cards instead of 1. For each wound the hero takes in their hand from a poison attack, they also add 1 wound in their discard pile. Okay. I think we should be okay for what's about to happen there. We know they're fortified, which means siege would happen first. However, what we're going to do, so let's say we use this. This is done. So we go to the siege phase. They're fortified, which means ranged won't work, but siege can work. I have a siege 3, which won't do the trick, but I can make this a block 6. Oh, because they're coming at a 5. This is a block 3. No, I had a plan and it was going to work. Let's stick with the plan. I'm going to do this to use... I have to use the green. I think it's this one I'm supposed to use to block 6. So I block the attack. Then it's my turn to attack. I'm going to use Crystallize, spending one of my blues to gain a crystal of any color to my inventory, which is going to be red. Then I'll do Rage, red 4, and then add this one sideways to make it 5. Oh, it does? It only applies to the turn it was applied? Because I thought it said the next. Let me look. The next card providing move include... Oh, this turn. You're right. It said this turn. So to be able to move in there, I have to use a blue crystal. So there we go. So this, I had to use the blue crystal to make it 4. You're great catch. This is what I'm talking about. Help me, help me, help me. So I will use my last blue crystal to make it a move 4, solving that problem, Coramore. Thank you so much for calling that out. To move 4 to move on to the keep. Then they would attack me. I'll use the green. I'll use the green mana die to do a block 6 to block that attack. Then I would use crystallize using my other blue mana crystal to get a red mana crystal. To which I would then use Rage to make it an attack 4 and turn this sideways to make it an attack 5, which kills this creature. Okay, a couple things happen when we siege and beat a tower. So let's see what happens. Oh, no, that's a monastery. Where are you? Mage Tower. Okay. So what do we got? We got... When revealed, place a violet enemy token face down on this space. The token is revealed during the day. Yep, if you're adjacent. While unconquered, can be assaulted, and you get -1 rep. Gotcha. The defending enemy is fortified. If successfully assaulted, mark it with a shield token and gain a spell card as your reward. So mark it with a shield token, and I gain a spell card. I could gain Flame Wall, so let's take a look at our spell cards. Flame Wall, which is fire attack 5 or fire block 7. Holy crap. If we have that knight symbol that we can use, the attack or block gets increased by 2 for each enemy token you are facing. That would be great for the city. We've got Meditation. Randomly pick 2 cards from your discard pile and place them either on top or bottom of your deeds deck. Your hand limit is higher by 2 the next time you draw 2 cards. Or Trance for that one. And then finally we have... You can do your level up selection and your spell card selection in either order, by the way. Oh, okay, gotcha. So Cure and Disease. I think Firewall is what I'm going to grab for my spell. Put that on top of my deck. And then flip this here. Cool. Okay, so I gain a spell. I defeated you, I get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which means I level up here. While conquered, any player can recruit units and buy spells here. Spells can be bought for 7 influence plus a mana that is the same color as the spell being bought. But we can recruit, which is big. So, and we've got some people I want to buy. Okay, so we got to re-roll this. So another, wow. Okay, these are gone. And these get discarded. So I rolled in, I know you didn't see, but I rolled and now it's all white. It's all white. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we've got our Flame Wall, our March, another March, a Determination, and a Rage. Cool, no influence. It's exactly what I wanted. You've been defeated, so I'll put you off. Okay, your turn. 1, 2, 3. No greens. That'll be what you have. Yeah, so the influence is good. I just need to get some influence because I can, if I can get either the sorcerers or the fire mages, but sadly I don't have any influence cards. If I could find a monastery, I could get them too. So, Onward? I think Onward is the key word we're looking for here. Um, if I come here, I could reveal here and then reveal there if I want. So this might be a turn of reveals. It costs 3 to move in the desert and 2 to do stuff. So this would be 5. If I move here, it'd be 3 plus 2 and then plus 2. So we're just going to be doing movement, 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 right? I think that's kind of our modes. That's 4. So we need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 4, 5, 6. Let's take this one step at a time. Let's do 4. So 3. And then we'll do this. Let's make that. So that'll be 5. So that's 3 and 2 to reveal this tile. White crystals. Okay, this game's telling me something. Keeps, according to the rules, I believe keeps, let's see. There was something where it says stuff is replaced by dragons. Oh, that's true. Oh, I'm so blind. Thank you. So it would be 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would be 7. That would do both. You're absolutely right. Yeah, y'all see this stuff way, the pros see this way better than I do, this puzzle. I'm just learning. So, due to the state of war, add 2 to the unit offer throughout the scenarios. No, I'm looking for, I think keeps get stuff. Keeps get Draconum, maybe? I'm trying to remember. It's ruin tokens. Whenever a ruin is revealed, replace white city or gray keep. Wait, replace any white city whenever. This is so confusing. Whenever a ruins token is revealed, replace any white city or gray keep enemy tokens with a Draconum enemy instead. Like, I'm so okay, so whenever a ruins token happens, so the keeps are going to be there, and I'm assuming it's the enemy on the move, maybe? I don't know. Oh, they only apply to the yellow tiles. All right, gotcha. They only apply to yellow tiles. So that revealed that, which means I need to drop a keep here. And that is face down until we move into it at nighttime. And we could do 2 here, which we're going to do to reveal this first one. Yeah, that's right. That is correct. So we have a monastery. Thank God. So we get one more offer. So it was gold, regular, gold, regular, gold. So the next one that's coming out is going to be regular, which is an illusionist Mage Tower, which is what I really, really want. So, and there is a ruin. All right, so let's get a ruin on here. Did I pick the right thing? No, I did not. I didn't pick the right thing. Those are, that's the wrong thing. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Wrong, Derek. Wrong is 2 left shoes. I did. It's got my little token on it right there. It's probably because it's so far away. So, sorry. I wish I could zoom in, but if you want to see the whole board, I can't. I can actually. I can zoom in. Give me 1 second. Just remind me that if I leave y'all stuck there. I think it's that. Yeah. So I got my little token right there. Yeah, it's hard to see. No, I get it. I get it. So I was like, I can reveal it. It's right there. It's just the clash of color. Okay. So we did, that was enough. We spent that. These go to discard, so that was our movement. Really nothing else left to do. I should have moved one more, but nope. Yeah, we only got 3 cards left, so I'm not going to move again. All right, your turn. 1, 2, 3. Blue. 1, 2. You've got 3 cards left. Okay. Then I draw up my last 3. So I've got concentration, which is great. This will give me some tokens. But this, if I spend a green, I could use the bottom of any card. When you play this, play another action card with it. Get the strongest effect and add +2 to whatever it's going to be. Biscuits. Hopefully my next draw will be better. I'm thinking of ending my turn on that white. On that white mine, honestly. Is it blurry or can y'all see clearly this stuff? Hopefully you can see it clearly. My monitor, I'm trying to come up with a different monitor solution for me reading. Right now it's just far enough away from me that my glasses my near, my glasses let me see things clearly up close has turned it blurry. Okay, so what are we doing? I didn't even use my preparation ability, which sucks for this round. I think this is just kind of a movement bit. Yeah? To move onto those hills, it'll cost 4. So it'll be all 4 of these just to move 1 space. And ending on that crystal would just... it would set me up for some bad stuff. So I would love to gain some crystals. It's just not ideal for what I want to do. So I might have to just spend these 4. Because there's no movement or so that I can use this for. That'll be worthwhile. There's influence. I could spend 3, but then I need to be able to influence to recruit somebody. Right now I'm at a +2. This could be a 4, so 6. I'd be 1 short. Can I use spells sideways? I know I can use these. These are action cards. I think I can use spells like sideways as well. Someone will say no and ruin and make me sad, but I think I can. Oh, yes. Sweet. Okay. So this will be 4. So I have to spend 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's be smart. So I'll spend 3 to move. Let's be smart, people. 3 to move. So I'll move back to there. That's my 3. Then I will use this with one of my greens and this with a white. So now this is 4, 5, 6. And then 7, 8. So that's 8. So I have 8 recruit. And there were 9. Damn it. They're like 1 away. I could get the illusionist. I don't have to use the white on influence. Why not? Because right now my influence will be... right now, because I use this, it'll be 4. If I do this, it'll be 4, 5, 6. Oh, because I get to use the bottom. Because I get to use the bottom effect. Duh. So this will be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm 1 freaking thing shy. I'm one card shy from getting one of the two I really want. I should have fought the Mage Tower before I killed the Marauding Orc so I could get the +3. What I can't... The only thing I can buy right now with that is the Illusionist. That's the only thing I can recruit, because that's a 7. Ah, you suck. I was so close. All right. That's what I'll do. I'll recruit the Illusionist for now. All right. I'm using up all my crystals, which scares me. Okay. So these will go in discard. I will call end of round. I don't have any. And then you would 1, 2, 3. And that is it. That is it. Productive night. We leveled up twice. Draw from what? I have no cards. I have no cards. My deck is empty. I can draw nothing. My deck is completely empty, folks. Let me see if I can move this up some so you can get a better look. My deck is completely blank. That is the discard pile. I have no deck. Yeah, I wish I could draw 2. I really wish I could, but nope. So, okay, so let's follow order. All right. So first thing we do is these get taken away. This will go over on the side. We will flip this board to the daytime. Re-roll these dice, and remember we have to have at least 2 base. Okay, that's decent. These will come out. Then enemy upgrades. You will gain this card to your deck, and you will gain a green crystal. Move these down. Move these down. This will get discarded. Just put it there. And then we have to reshuffle the entire offer. So these go to the bottom. Bottom. And then we've got 1 Altim Guardians, 2 Savage Monks, 3 Catapults, 4 Utem Crossbowmen, 5 Fire Golems. There's the 8, and then because of the Monastery, Peasants. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's faster than this. Then let's shuffle up. Illusionists have good influence. Maybe I might be able to use their influence 4 to recruit somebody worthwhile. All right. Okay. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. That is our deck, and then we shuffle you up. Fire Golems, I want them. Either them or the Altum Guardsmen. They have a block 8, counts twice against attack enemies with swiftness. Like, that's just ridiculous. A siege 5 on the catapults is also pretty nice. Sieging some fortified enemies would be great with the catapult, especially since it's a city. Okay. All right. Okay. I think preparation is the one that or planning. Is it at planning? Yeah, at the end of each turn, if you have a lead. No. It's Great Start. Great Start's the one I always take for this. That's the one I always pick for the day. All right, let's shuffle. Let's roll you. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get planning, the other one I would have picked. So you still go first. I get great start, so let me draw up my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. So when you take this tactic, immediately draw 2 cards. You go first, so let's deal with what you're doing first. 1, 2, 3. No, all right, that's it for you. For me, my starting hand is mana draw, swift reflexes, flame wall, move, firebolt, threaten, and rage. I can do threaten with an maybe we could replace these illusionists. We could use... Okay, question. Do you not lose the tactic cards in the campaign mode? Usually in solo tactics can only be picked once. Yes, I put them off to the side. I put the tactics cards off to the side. I can no longer do 3 and... Yep, that they are removed. They can't be used again. Question for the crowd. Here's my question. Can I use threaten and illusionist for the influence 4 and 5 to make it 9? Can I do that to get my catapult and then replace the illusionist with the catapult? Can I do that? Oh well, sorry, I can't get the catapult. Let's say fire. Let's say the Altum Guardsman. That's 11. Jesus, no. Let's say the fire golems. Okay, so let's do that. And my question is, when I do that and I replace them, are the fire golems now ready or are they exhausted? So here's the scenario. Let me play the scenario for you. All right. Threaten. I'm going to use a red mana die to be 5. I'll minus my 1 rep if this works. And then I would exhaust this to use the influence 4. So that's 9. I would use the 9 at the keep to recruit the fire golems. All right. You did not use them. You used the card you're replacing. So I'll do that because this I can only get at a keep or a city, which makes me sad. But hopefully I'll find another one, and then I will replace them. So I'll put them at the bottom of the deck with them for that. Plus 2 rep. Yeah. So that would be 9. Oh, it's 11. You're right, but this is at a city. The Altum Guardsman's at a city. I can't. You can only recruit them at a city. I'm at a keep. Trust me, I would take those guardmans over anyone any day. But I'm only doing what's at the keep. So I grab the fire golems at the keep. I would lose a rep. Mage Tower, sorry. Mage Tower. Yeah, this is a keep and this is a city. The fire golems are mage towers and a keep. I'm at a mage tower. Yep. So re-roll. It's a white. That's what I'm rolling all day here. All right. So I had to move or do that, and that's where I landed. So I did that. That was my action. One, 2, 3, red 1. I just used 1 card. I didn't have to draw anything. Okay. Okay. We got a lot of really good strong attack. I just need to be able to get to fight something. We can use mana draw using the white. That way we can flip the blue to 2 green tokens, and that would give me a move 4. Still not enough. Well, 2 to reveal, so it could be okay. So I could use this, or I could just use, well, yeah, because I need the 4. So I'm gonna do these 2 as my movement this turn. So it'll be, I'll use the white. It says take any die from the mana source and set it. So I'll set this to green. Ooh, sorry if y'all heard that. I kind of hit that. So set it to green, gain 2 green tokens. Then I'll play this to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Revealing this. Good gravy. What's this fresh hell? Okay. We got a lot of stuff to reveal here. Okay. I want to fight a bunch of stuff, and I can't seem to get there to fight a bunch of stuff. We've got... Oh, I shouldn't have revealed that. Sorry. That goes here. Oh, it's daytime. It's daytime. I think I can reveal these in the daytime. I'll check the card in a second. Yeah, ruin his face up. Tomb has the dragon on it. Yep. That's what I figured. All right. And so I was like, nope, I can do that. I could put these face up. It's daytime. Okay. 2. So the tomb is here, but I have to go into the tomb to see it. I don't think that is face up. But it will have a dragon in it, which I want. And Mage Tower, which you have to be adjacent to it in the daytime to be able to see it. All right. So this will be face down. Oh, it's just a Draconum. There's no token on the tomb. Tombs are repeatable sites. No token on the tomb. Let me pull the tomb card. Let me pull the tomb card. Tomb. Tomb. While unconquered, you can enter a tomb as your action for the turn. If you draw a red Draconum enemy token to fight, night rules apply for this combat and units cannot be used. If you defeat the enemy, mark the tomb with a shield token and gain 1 spell and 1 artifact as your reward. Whether you defeat the enemy or not, discard it afterwards. Oh, so you just pull. Well, I usually just put it on there to say that that's there because that's what I would pull anyway. But the Draconum would be in there, so I'm just going to have that, and it says you'll replace that with a Draconum, I believe. You can enter... Okay. So let me go to my quick reference guide here. Yeah, this does not get this. That's wrong symbol. It's been an action, but I have to be on the zone, right? Or can I do it from adjacency? Because right now I've only got 4. I could do another 4, but this is a range attack 3. Do I have any more range attack? Range attack 3. So I've got a range attack 6 that I could do, but I don't want to lose that because then I've got no block. Well, I've got a fire block 7. Oh, I'm wondering if I should just wait. Because I can't use units. So I'm wondering if I should just wait. See if I could draw 1 card that'll give me what I want. Like, this is great attack. Save for this card. but I need 4 to move on to that thing. And I think I should just wait. So in the town that I'm in, range 6 doesn't kill any of the dragons. Well, why do you gotta make me feel all sad? Now you're freaking right. Yikes. Let's see, what can I do in a town? Jesus, village. You can buy 1 point of healing for 3 influence here. I could plunder the village to draw 2 cards. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's plunder that village to draw 2 cards. So we'll bonk, and then 1 force of nature. Oh my god. 2 concentration. It still doesn't give me any movement. That'll go back. Oops, that should stay white. This would go away. And these would get discarded. Plundering is not during your turn. You can plunder a village during another player's turn. You can only plunder a village once between each of your turns. If you do, draw 2 cards and gain 1. Let's just say I did. It's the enemy's turn. I plunder the village. So, that means I would have had an extra card. I see where you were going. That means I would have had an extra card. Yep, I see where you're going. 1, 2, 3. White. I see where you're going. I would have drawn 1, then plundered. I get you. Tactics. Yeah, tactics. I get you. Okay. All right, so with this, if I do this and spend that green, I can do this card to discard this card. So these 3 cards can get me in there, and then I can spend my action to enter. Oh, I got a token. What the hell's wrong with me? Let me use the token. To do that, we'll play this, discarding this card to make that a move 7. It's a little bit of overkill, but you know. So that's a move 7. Which all I need is 4 to get here. And then I got space and opportunity and stuff to do now. So I will... Let's spend my action to enter. I draw a Draconum and fight it. Draw 2 with... Oh, draw 2 with my skill. Thank you. Use my skill to draw 1. Hey, look, all that movement. Maybe I didn't... If I'd have used that skill first, I wouldn't have had to do that. I could have just done the 4. I'm going to retcon. Because if I'd have used that first, that would have came up. I wouldn't have known, but you know what? I'm going to game this because I'm learning. I'm going to game the system because I'm learning. Give me back my crystal. Give me back my green. Because I should have done that at the beginning of my turn. Like an idiot. I'd have spent these to move, the 4 to move. So I'll then be in here. And there we go. Now we'll draw the Draconum. No, the new info was for me. Yeah. Alright, so we draw our Draconum. This is not going to feel good. I probably drew the worst one just now. So let's see. This is the worst one, isn't that the worst one to pull? Okay. So this is cold fire, and only cold fire blocks are efficient. That means that I would have to double the block if I can't get through this nonsense. And this means that they are fire resistant and ice resistant. Yeah, fire resistant and ice resistant. Okay, good lord. First phase, you're not fortified. So I can try. I can try to make this work. All right, so if I do this card, I can use that white to make my range attack a 5. And that's just a regular range attack. This will be halved. Give me more range. Give me more range, people. Or maybe I don't. This will be range attack 5. This will get rounded down to 1. Or I could just... You have it. Walk me to it. It says that it's night. So it says during night I can't use... It says treat it as if it's night, if I read this properly, for a tomb. It says night rules apply for this combat and units cannot be used. You have it ranged. You have it in ranged. All right, someone they're willing it to me here. Y'all are saying I have it. I just need to see it. So I know I have to use concentration. I know I have to use that. If I do this one, so I could spend this green on concentration, it says a move, influence, block, or any type of attack gets +2. So if I do this, this is a 3. +2, 5. Concentration on your ranged white card is 5. Siege 3 using this is 6, 7, 8. Oh, I can't use that. I have to use my green. I have to use my green on this one for it to be 8. And then I could range with the red for 1 for 9. Did I do it right? Man, you all see this so well. You all see this stuff so freaking well. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is enough to kill this. You all see this so well. I'm so jealous of your amazing foresight. All right, so we kill it with ranged. Level up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we level up. It's still there. This is beaten. What do we get when we beat a tomb? Let's see. When you've defeated the enemy or not, you enter a tomb as your action for this turn. If you do, draw a red Draconum enemy token to fight. Night rules apply. Units can't be used. If you defeat the enemy, mark the tomb with a shield token and gain 1 spell and 1 artifact as a reward. Okay, so our spell can be Mana Bolt, Restoration, or Meditation. Mana Bolt. When you play this, pay a mana. If you played blue, ice attack 8. Damn it. If you paid red, cold fire attacks. I think I'm going to take this one. Dan, I feel like I'm playing this game so wrong. You have no idea. Koramor and BBN are helping me immensely. You have no idea how, I'm very nervous right now because I feel like I'm screwing up. So I think it's very mana expensive. Yeah, you spend 2, but you hit hard. Restoration's healing, which I'm okay so far, but I might need it when I go face the castle because I am going to take a lot of damage. So restoration might be useful in the long run. And then we have meditation, which just says randomly pick 2 cards from your discard pile and place them on the top or bottom of your deeds deck, and your hand limit is higher by 2 the next time you draw. This is expensive. You are right. At the same time, it's also stupid powerful. Ice attack 11. This will be very situational. So I think I will grab that. It's expensive, but I think I'll grab it. And then that's Fireball. It comes in. All right, and I get an artifact. So let's shuffle up the artifacts. Moving across this terrain sucks. It's going to take me 8. Well, I'm going for one of those things, but it's going to take me 8 to get there. And I still haven't upgraded yet. So there's still a lot more to do. That was a big play. All right. There we go, and we'll grab an artifact. Yeah, that terrain isn't ideal. We have the Horn of Wrath. Siege attack 5. Roll a mana die. If you roll black or red, you get a wound. Or we can... So this is the ever-going use, and this is the burn and be done with use. Siege attack 5. You may add up to +5 to the siege attack. For each +1 you added, roll a mana die. You get a wound for each black or red rolled. Oh, draw 2, keep 1. The other one is the Ruby Ring. So gain a red mana token and a red crystal to your inventory and Fame +1. You have an endless supply of red and black mana this turn. Fame +1 for each red spell you cast this turn. So which one do you think? Like, this Siege Attack 5 is the thing that's kind of what I want. But I will defer to the experts. My brain says Horn of Wrath. But someone might say, no, get the Ruby Ring because it's XYZ. It's red mana tokens whenever you play it. And Fame, which can help you recruit if you need to recruit. I mean, I see positives of both. But that Siege Attack 5 for what I'm about to face seems... Yeah, you took Mana Bolt. That's a strong case for Ruby Ring. But Mana Bolt, yeah, because it's something to burn, right? Man, but that Siege Attack 5, though. But that Siege Attack 5, the nice thing about Ring is it helps you ensure you have Black at Night. Yeah, but that's a one-time burn, right? BBN, that's kind of like, I'll have that Black at Night, but then I discard that card. It's like a one-time thing. Okay, I will trust the judgment of the council, and I'll take the Ruby Ring. Yeah, I'll take the Ruby Ring. Where does this go in my hand? Do artifacts go in your hand, or do they go on the top of your deck? I'll put it on top of my deck until somebody tells me otherwise. All right, so that was for beating... That was for beating the tomb. I get to put a little thingy on it. So that was for beating the tomb. Now I gotta level up. So I will grab these 2. And then I get 2 more. And I'm just randomly grabbing off of the stack here because I shuffled it. That. And that. That's there. So let's read what we're looking at. Okay. Top one says Hawkeyes. Once a turn, move 1. In addition, during the night, exploring costs 1 move less. During the day, you may reveal garrisons of fortified sites at a distance of 2. That's pretty good since we're doing a... Oh, sorry. This one. I can't do that one. I have to do that one. Wolfhawk. All right, so Hawkeyes is probably pretty good for dealing with the movement problems that we're facing right now. The other one is Deadly Aim. Once a turn, add +1 to a card that provides any type of attack in the ranged and siege attack phase. Damn it! Or add +2 to a card that provides any type of attack, including sideways, in the attack phase. Crap. Oh, and let me talk about Tovak's one that we pulled there. Tovak's one is resistance break. Once a turn, choose an enemy token. It gets armor -1 for each resistance it has to a minimum of 1. I don't know. I mean, Hawkeye's is good for movement, but everything else is good for combat. That +1 could be clutch, right? Oh, and I need to re-roll this red. Sorry. It's a red again. I'm the movement seems to be the thing I need to go for because I'm in a pickle right now and I need movement. So on a turn I get +1 to my movement. In addition, during the night, exploring costs 1 move less. So it would be 1 to explore. I think from unfortunately I think from where I am, I kind of have to take that one. Yeah. Think about how much times I've been struggling, even though I've been building for combat. I think I'm going to take this one. I think it'll help me in the long run. So we'll add another one of his to the offer. And this one goes away forever. Thank you. Thank you for schooling me on that. And I get a card. So our cards... Oh, I didn't... sugar. I didn't... on the last one, I didn't do this. I didn't redo this offer. Biscuits. I forgot about that. Sorry, folks. So that's 1. Because these should get refreshed. And I didn't do that last time, and I didn't do that for the spells. But we'll live and learn. All right, let's see what we're looking at. Oh, it's the bottom one, not all. So I was right. I thought I was wrong. All right, so we've got Agility, Ice Bolt, and Blood Ritual. So I did do it right. Okay. And it's in this order. It is in this order. So Blood Ritual, take a wound, gain a red crystal to your inventory, and a mana token of any color, including non-basic. Maybe. We got Ice Bolt, gain a blue crystal to your inventory, or range ice attack 3. I'm feeling that. You know me. And then we've got Agility. Okay, so this is a move 2. During combat this turn, you may spend move points to get attack 1 for each. Ooh. That's kind of a good, healthy combination of both, right? Yeah, this feels like a good combination of both. So during I get a move 2, and during combat, any move it's like a move 2 can be an attack 2. Yeah. Well, the move skill I just took, but this is move and attack. That's why I'm saying, like, this is a good combination of both. But I'm out of mana. I'm out of mana stuff. So gaining crystals might be a good idea. But it's a blue crystal. I'm not using blue crystals that much. I'm more of a red crystal kind of girl. So maybe taking a wound to gain a red crystal might be good. So I think this is the clutch. So I will take Agility. Okay. So that was a lot of upgrading. A lot of upgrading. All right. Can we get here? Let's see what happens when we get there. It's going to be another dragon, I think. It's not a maze. It's an ancient ruin. So it says you can enter the ancient ruin as your action for the turn. There will either be an altar there or enemies to fight. I don't know the difference. So it says altar. You can pay 3 mana of the color shown on the yellow token to... Oh, it's an altar. So if I pay 3 greens, I'll get 7. If it's something else, it's an enemy. Gotcha. So 3 green mana will get me 7 experience, which will level me up. Then I think our aim is the Mage Tower then. If we can get to the Mage Tower. That should be our aim. I could discard this card to move 3, but that is make that a 4. So with this, and this, I can move 4. Wait, I did my action. My turn's over. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 1. And I need to draw up my hand size. I don't know why I'm acting like I still got a turn. 1, 2. Okay. So the Mage Tower I reveal is this. All site fortifications are ignored for such an enemy. Oh, so I'm just going to kill you if I can get to you. I can use the white to do a move 4. I have 6. Do I have one more range? Gain a red mana token and red crystal to your inventory. If I do that, I could do this. That would put me to move 5. So my brain's running through some scenarios. So I've got these in my hand, right? I got a white to move 4. During combat this turn, you may spend any amount. So basically, I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking these 2 gets me there. So basically what I can do, because none of those are range, you 2 are. So do I have enough? Let's see. If I spend the white, if I spend the red, oh, I can't do both. Because if I spend the red, I could discard this to move 5. Plus 1, 6. So I can move 6, but that's just still going to get me here. It's 4 each. Then I do this with 7, 8, which would move me, which would get me here. And then we do the attack. Now, I've got range 4, but I don't have a red crystal. No, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'll be able to block both your attacks, though, with them. 3 and 3. But then can I hit you for 7? I don't have a red. I don't have a red to hit you for 7. Because if I do this, I will get a red. Which will give me 5. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me think. By the way, love the shirt. Yeah, no problem. So let me think. Okay, so range is the name of the game. Otherwise, I got to block attacks. Range is the name of the game, and I got to hit a 7. Right now, I'm looking at a 6 with these 2. So I can use the ruby ring to gain a red mana token and a red crystal and a fame. I use the red crystal here to make myself a range attack 4. I then use this one to 2, so that is 6. But I don't have enough for what I want. So what we have to do is to be able to block. He's attacking for 3 and 3. Right now I will take a wound and a wound so I'll take 2 wounds for that, which if I take that hit, that's fine. Then I can just say, okay, so then it's 6, 7 to kill. But that's brutal. Brutal is bad. I don't want to take a wound. Yeah, because it will deal twice as much damage. So what I can do then is I can say that this is use that red here for 5, but I would have to discard a card, which sucks. This card sucks. Let me see. I don't want to discard a card. So this would be 4 plus 1, 5. 6, 7, 8. Like, discarding this card would take me to the 8. This is what gets me there. That's what gets me there. Then when I fight, I would take 4 wounds instead of 2 if I don't block. Or I can block 1 and then take 2 wounds with the other to attack for 4. Gain this 9. You can do it in ranged. How? I don't see how. I don't have the ranged. I would have to spend this to get to him. I don't see how. Because I can gain a red mana token and a red crystal here. I can block 1, take 2 wounds, and then use red and red to kill him. So, ruby ring, 2 red. Okay, yep, I got that. But I don't see how you're saying I could do it in ranged. He's 7, I have 6. This is not ranged fire, this is fire attack. I would take 2 wounds, I know that. So that's kind of where I land. So 2 red, white die 2 agility, move 4. During combat this turn, you may spend any amount of move points, 1 to get attack 1 and or 2 to get attack range 1. Red, so move agility 4. Oh, I'm reading. So let's follow Cormore's idea. So we're doing white die to agility, move 4. Red token with improvisation. So we have to use the ring. The ring will give us a red crystal and a red token. Okay. Red token with improv for move 5. So this is 9. Okay, so we got... And this would be 10, and we need 8, which is here. And this says... oh, I see. Because I have 2 move left over when I do the 10. Nope, this is not 10. This is discarded. I see. So it's this. So I discard this, so I have 9. If I spend this as a movement as well, that would make it 10, which would give me, because of this, I'll spend a 2 to get the +1 attack. I will then use the fire golems, the Utem crossbowmen for 6, and the +2 to make it +1 for 7 for that range attack. Yes, I gotcha. Oh, I don't have... Yeah. I don't have to do this. I use the +1 here. You're right. I use the +1 there. So I don't have to use the spell. So I gain that. This gets discarded, and we kill him. That's freaking smart. I'm sorry. What? Yeah, that's freaking smart. Holy crap. Okay, so... Oh, I would use this anyway. And let me tell you why. I would use this anyway because exploring during the... Oh, it's daytime. Never mind. If it's nighttime, it would only cost 1. All right, so that's a beat for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is a level up. Damn, that's smart. And I gain a spell for beating that. I get -1 for sieging the keep. Let me make sure I do that. And I gain a spell. I mean, we're building reds, right? That's kind of our deal. Oh, and +1 fame for the ring, so it would even out. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So we're left with 1 card. These are used. This is re-rolled, which is a red. Oh, fame, not rep. Thank you. Fame, not rep. +1 fame. Okay, level up. This comes out. So we got a new spot to recruit. And we can recruit no one. Yeah, at the end of the round, I think this was supposed to get refilled. And we can recruit no one. And the red crystal went to power the golem. That would be gone. So all I have is this. I have this now. I get 6 cards. Oh, wait. No, I don't. I'm an idiot. Nope. This comes here. So this is where I am. Yep. This is where I am. So I level up. I get a new ability. That goes up. This goes here. So my hand size is 6. That ends my turn. Let's redraw my 6 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, it's blowing my brain out. So lots of magic, swiftness, promise, and regeneration. How y'all are coming up with these combos, it's fantastic. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we got one more round after this, which is pretty decent. Okay, cool. No, that was pretty darn incredible. Pretty darn incredible. Oh, okay, so it wouldn't have refreshed. I was right. Dang it. I keep doubting myself. Sadly, there's no Mage Tower ones that I can recruit here. None of them. Monastery, keep, village, city, keep, or city. So we're looking for the red bit. Okay, so it's our turn. Well, it costs 2 to explore. I mean, what better way to spend swiftness? And this would be here. Anyway. Cool, the last card's the city. And look, that's a lake. Awesome sauce. So this will fit like so. That's another Mage Tower. And a Draconum. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Okay, so let's grab another Mage Tower. And it's daytime, so we're adjacent to it so we can see it. So this is what we're dealing with. What the hell is that symbol? Arcane immunity. The enemy is not affected by any non-attack block effects. Effects that directly affect enemy attacks still apply. So I can't use spells. I got to beat you down. Gotcha. I understand. And you've got that dagger, which is assassination. Damage from this attack cannot be assigned to units. If unblocked, it has to be all assigned to the hero. And then poison, bad stuff. So you are there. Let's get the Draconum in play. Let's see if it's the second worst dragon in the game. All right, so that's going to be awful. So it has arcane immunity and it has physical resistance. So cool. Just cool. Awesome. And then we have this. That is the worst unit in the game. And this will be revealed. So there you go. And that's going to be going here. All right. So that's where we land. So that was the 2 to do that. Do you want to spend any more movement? I would need 5 to get onto that Mage Tower. So that's 2 plus 1, 3. I could spend these 2 to 4, 5 it, which would get me into the Mage Tower, and then I got all this. Okay, I need, so it says the enemy is not affected by any non-attack block effects. which means the spells still work. Now you're at a 6, but I have a range attack 5. I can fire block 7 and then attack 5, 6 and kill you. How many rounds is in this scenario? I've got one left. 1 round left. So my thing is, you already spent 2, so you were short. Not really, because how I play this usually is, you're right. I spent 2 to move, so you're right. So I would have 1, 2, 3. So I am short. You are correct. I could make this. I need 5, don't I? Crud. I don't have 3 green mana. I'll tell you that much. The 2 was to reveal. So let me just discard this so it's not in my head. And this is just 4. I could block his attack and kill him. I could kill him with these. But I need to be able to get to him. That's the problem. And I've only got a movement of 3. If it was nighttime. I wouldn't have been able to kill you anyway. Oh, and I forgot to replenish that. Sorry. This is like an unfortunate thing because these are the only 2 spaces I can fill left. So it's either going to appear here there or there. I think a movement's all I really got. I'll do these plus the 1 to move 4 onto that, and I won't use an action to get into it. So I think that's my best bet, is to move here. For move 4, and I don't have the green mana to deal with that, so I'm going to leave that altar alone, and that'll end my turn. So you'll do 1, 2, 3. You'll call end of round, and I'm going to draw up 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right, so I would need a 5 to move on that tower again. Two, the next card providing movement gets +1, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5 would get me there. Because then I could use this. His block is... I need to block 6. This would be 2, 4... that would be the thing that would get me on that tower. But I need to block 6. And this only lets me, if I had a blue, I could do it. And then I could use a red to kill him, but sadly I don't. I think this is a pickle. If I was next to a keep or city, I'd be able to draw more cards. But I can't. I don't have a blue. So I think I just have to keep moving. I don't think I can screw with that tower. I would love to kill that tower, but I don't think I can. I think it's time to get to the city. So if I do 2, the next card providing movement, including those played sideways, gets +1. This sucks to just burn my whole hand to do this. I got one more round in me, but that's it. And I don't have a blue. None of those are blue for me to get the 4. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5. That gets me 1 space. It could put me in the forest. It could put me in the forest. And then maybe I'll draw a card that'll let me do something. Or I could just burn the hand and then don't worry about them, get to the city. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I would need 10 to get to the next one, right? 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll only be able to move 1 space and it's a waste. I think I'm going to move... This is just 3, so I'll use the move 3 here. I'm still thinking about my movement. So those 2 would get me here, but then I would need 5 to get there, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. So these 2 will get me here, and then this will be 2, 3, 4, and as much as it pains me, 5. And let me, instead of do that, do the fire block one instead of the range. And that'll put me here. And that's the end of my movement. You called end of turn, so I have 1 turn left. And I draw these 2 cards. And then I'll spend the 2 to reveal the city. Because we're going to shuffle up anyway. Save the Swift Bolt for the white crystal? Sure. We'll do that, and then we'll spend that to gain a white crystal. So instead of saving it, let's just get the crystal in our inventory as we end the turn. Let's do the Draconums that are there. The city, which is an 8, that is here. The 2 Draconums are Raishan and Voragel. Yeah, there you go. So there you go. So you can crystallize for a mana as well. Did I have crystallize? When you play this, also pay 1 mana of basic color, gain a crystal. Sure, sounds good. Play 1 mana of a basic color to gain a crystal of that color to your inventory. Sure, we'll do that too. Give me a red. Reds are good. Okay. So we've got you here, you here, and I'll just grab a random one of these. I don't care. It's daytime. Looks like you fight something, you get stuff. Okay. Cool. We're at the city. And that ends everything. We're done. So let's flip you over to night. Reroll. Same exact thing I rolled before. You get this card, and you get a green crystal. So we got bottom of the deck. Pull, pull, pull. Pull. Okay. These get discarded. Gone. Pull the night deck back out. Okay. Ready these up. Flip you over. Boom, boom, boom. Shuffle. Is there anything I can get at a monastery? Savage monks. You got a siege 4. I ain't mad at you for it. Might have to take one step back onto that. And that's a 3 move at nighttime, or 2 move with my movement stuff. So I think we're good. And I need to redo the offer, the unit offer. There we go. So you 2 will go at the bottom. You 3 will go at the bottom. All right, what do we got? Gold, heroes. Silver, illusionists. Gold, Altem guardsman. Silver, peasant. Gold, heroes, and the final silver for the monastery, foresters. The Altem guardsman would be in, wait for it, credible, but only in a city. So, okay. So that's what we got. This is what we're sitting at. Shuffle you up. Gosh, I don't know if I can do this. I am like, I mean, you have no idea. So if I move into the city to siege it, it's fortified. It's not fortified according to the rules. And we'll look at the rules again just to make sure. But if I siege from outside of the city, it will be fortified, which means range attacks are not going to be good. So moving into the city to try to kill stuff seems ideal. However, there's some Draconum that seem to not like me very much, that maybe I can pick them off. Alright, we got to finish doing some setup. So let's go back to the story for the betrayal here. Yeah, wrong one. Here we go. Alright, so I got to move this with me. Every time a ruins location shown on the map, apply night rules. Call of dragons. Female drakes and their eggs are left in the red city, and their call won't be ignored. Upon first assault or siege of the city, reveal all unexplored quartiles, placing them in the closest possible position to the city. Place all. Okay, so we'll get to this on our first assault. So let's skip that. Close quarter combat. Fight. When revealing the city garrison, replace each of the white enemy token. Okay, so that's also for that. And then this is the siege we're talking about. So I think we're good until we do our first assault. So we're good until our first assault. As soon as we say we're assaulting, we trigger everything. All right, so let me draw. Let me draw up my hand, and then we'll see what night card we want. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we've got improvisation, flame wall, mana draw, rage, tirelessness, and force of nature. Force of Nature is actually pretty cool. Um, one time this night, if your deed deck is empty, you may shuffle, discard, or one time this night, before any of your turns, you may shuffle up to 5 cards, including wounds from your hand, back into your deed deck, and then draw that many. Then flip this card face down. We got it from Dust, and then we have Sparing Power. Once before the start of each of your turns, choose one. Put the top card of your deed deck face down under this card, or flip this card face down and pull all deed cards under it into your hand. This would have been great early game, because then you build up like this power thing, and then before the day ends, you just kind of flip it and deal with it. I don't know. Sparing Power might be good. Actually, Sparing Power might be really good right now, because if anything's left over for me fighting a dragon, I could just stick it under this card to keep it, draw a new hand, fight the other dragon, stick it under this card to keep it, draw a new hand, assault the city, flip this card, and get it all back. I think this is the smart move, so I will go with Sparing Power. Of course, you're going to go first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you'll be 4. All right. Okay. You go first, so you're going to draw your 3. Let's see how we're doing. 1, 2, 3. A red 1. Okay. Okay. All right. How do we make lemonade out of these lemons? Okay, so if I use this and get rid of rage, I can move. I can get into that space. Question, once again, for the people who know the rules better than I do, which is everyone. Can I... when it comes to dealing with Draconums, these Draconums here on the outside, if I'm here, can I attack them? Because if that's the case, I might be able to kill 7. You have a 7 and a 14. Yes. Okay. I want to see. I see a symbol that I'm not used to. So the symbol on that says elusive. An elusive enemy has an increased armor value. The lower value is used only in the attack phase and only if all of its attacks were successfully blocked. So if I understand this correctly, elusive. An elusive enemy has an increased armor value. The lower value is used only in the attack phase and only if all of its attacks were successfully blocked. So that means if you don't block, it's 14 elusive. Only in the attack phase. So, but right now I can siege it for 7, correct? Or I can range it for 7 and beat it. That's how I'm reading that. And it has swiftness. So to block this enemy, you need twice as much block. So in a ranged siege, it is 14 armor. If you don't block it fully, it's a 14 armor. You have to block ice 4 swiftness to get the 7 armor. Okay. So I need to block 8. If I block 8, ice block. Okay, so my brain's always going to opposites. Fire block 8 or anything else 16. Okay, so I've got fire block 7. And that's it. I have fire block 7. I can make it, if I had a black token, I would have made it more, but that's a fire block 7. If I use my red. The rest that I have, chosen units gain physical resistance, but that's not going to do anything. Yeah, or anything, +2 anything else. Yeah, I know. But I'm trying to see if I can hit that 7. I need to be able to do that and hit that 7. The rage. Well, I got to move on to. No, I got to move on to the thing. So that's going to get me where I need to be. So this is what I'm working with. Or maybe not. Or maybe not. Or maybe not. Maybe I could spend this and that without burning that out. Without discarding a card, which means I would have 7. So, which means I'm trying to think. So first I got to get there, right? So if I do tirelessness, which gives me a move 2, this will be 1/3, but I need 1 more. I'm an idiot. Hold on. All right. So I can do mana draw using my white token, take a die from the pool, set it to any color I want, and gain 2 tokens for it. Honestly, I think we're okay. Because if I do this, follow me, tell me if I'm wrong. I'm just going to do a hypothetical. If I do mana draw here, and I gain this, I will take one of these tokens and I'll actually set it to black to gain 2 mana tokens of black. Right? So I gain 2 mana tokens of black. Follow me here. So then I would do tirelessness for 2 +1 +1 will give me 4. That'll move me in there. Then I would do fire block with black and red to do a fire block 7. This attack or block gets increased by 2 for each enemy token you're facing, so that's 7, 8, 9. So that blocks everything, which leaves you open for a 7 shoot to the face, to which I can do this, discarding this card and using, so that's 3. I'd have to use the fire golems to kill. Is that too much? Does that make sense? Because then I'd use the fire golems and this for a total of 7. So 4 and 3, 7 to kill that dragon. Is that too much? I would have 1 card left, and this card I would stick under sparing power. What do you think? What do you think? If you need me to run it through again, says what the hell? Let me know, because I think that could work. I think that could work. So this and this will get me here. I'd use mana draw to get 2 blacks, setting that thing to black, and it doesn't re-roll. Then I would spend this with 1 black and 1 red to block 9. Sparing power comes from the top of your deck, not your hand. Take a mana die from the source and set it to any color. Oh, that's mana draw. Sparing power. Sparing power, sparing power, sparing power. Sparing power comes from the top of your deck or your hand. Once, choose, put the top card of your D deck face down under. Oh, you're right. And this card would be discarded anyway. It has to go out with this one. I wouldn't have anything in hand. So I'm going to roundabout do this. So let's spend this. That would get me the 2, 3, 4, 5, truly, to move there. So let's deal with that move. Then I would do this. Well, I would do this, which I'd spend this to get 2 blacks. So let's get rid of that because I set the black there. Then I'd use this and this to block 9. So I block all that's coming in, and that's fire block 9. So it blocks everything. With the swiftness, it would be 8, but I block 9. Done. So your shielding is 7. You're wide open for space and opportunity. So then I will play this for 3, discarding this card, and this for 4, using this red crystal for a 7 to kill this. Done. So that's 7 experience. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 experience. This damn thing's dead. So, second dragon taken down. Oh my god. Do I get anything when I kill a Draconum? Like a hug? If you defeat the Draconum, discard its token and gain 2 rep. I have not been gaining 2 rep for the last one I defeated. But there we go. All right. Then this is discarded. This is given back to the pool. This is discarded. This is re-rolled. Blue. Blue is good. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blue is good. 6. Blue is good. Okay, I got agility as well too. Agility is good. Okay, so I still got 1 token, but let's deal with you first. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's all you do. Okay. Okay. The next dragon to deal with. All right. Oh boy. All right. This next dragon, we got to block 10 if we need to, or we can just hit if we can siege or range for 9, we got them. Okay. So what are we dealing with? We got agility 2. It says during combat this turn, you may spend move points to gain +1 attack for each move. We've got the double. Well, I don't. Oh, I do have a green. So we've got that amazing. So it says during this combat turn, you may spend any amount of move points to get one, 2. During this combat turn, you may spend any amount of move points. 1 to get attack 1 and/or 2 to get range attack 1. What are we doing here? I don't have anything range. This is hot garbage. This is not the greatest hand for what I need. And I'd need range attack 9. So... Is there any way that we can... We have to block 10. 5... 7, 8, 9, 10. But then that doesn't give me much. So I could block 10, but I can't hit you for 9. This would be... I just play this regular, so that's 2. So this is... during combat this turn, you may spend move points. So this is 2. 3, 4. Actually, 2 blue, white, or red. Damn it. Yeah, because I have to spend the blue to make the 10. I don't have enough left for the... I have enough time for the city. The problem is that... Here's the rub, Cormor. The rub is if I attack that city, all dragons start moving towards the city, and then they start compounding. And I'm trying to eliminate as much... This is the only dragon that's going to move, and I want to allow myself enough time for it to move. These, like, right now, if I say, okay, I'm going to jump this city, this dragon, at the end of the round, is going to move into that city, and it's going to add to the stack. So it's not that I don't have to kill both dragons, but I will have to. And I'd rather get rid of that one so that when I siege that city, whether it's in the day or the night, I can move into that city and just deal with the city for 1, 2, 3, 4 turns. So that's the reason why I'm doing it. That's the reason why I'm trying to take him out. So if I spend this, I have to use the red. That's the problem. This red has been used. If I had a blue token, I could do this, but I don't. I could draw 2 cards. This is worth a shot. I'm going to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay. So this might give us some opportunity here. So I have to use the blue and them to make the 10, which means I need to hit 9 with just what I have. If I gain a blue token, this will be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I did it. I did it. Thank God. Okay, let's play it out. Jeez, that +2 really helped. Plus the movement. I might not have to use the influence, but plus the movement. So check this out. So we're going to attack. It has swiftness, which means we have to block 10. So we're going to use the blue for 5 block. We're going to use this for 2 blocks, so that's 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to block with them for 3, which is 10. So we blocked all 10. We're good. Now, we're going to spend you to gain a blue mana token. Because I've already used this, so I can't use another crystal. And then we're going to do this for the move 2. Well, it says move 2. During this combat, you may spend move points to get attack +1. So that's attack 2. Using this for 4, so that's 7. 8, 9, +1, 10. Well, I need the blue. Oh, or I could do that and get the block. It works out the same because then I would use that blue anyway. I would use the green to get the block, but then I wouldn't have the blue crystal. Yeah. Would it though? I don't know if it would. Because I need a blue to activate the attack. Oh, I would have to use two more cards instead of this. So it'd be 2, and then I'd have to use these cards. So it's not really saving me a card. So if I do the green here, I do the block 5, which means I would have used that. And then I still would have blocked the 10. So the green instead of the blue would have been used. And then I have to do 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So it wouldn't have saved me a card. I actually saved 2 cards by doing it this way. But yeah, he's dead. Oh my gosh. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Reroll you. Black. Double blacks. Okay. Actually, I may want to do that. Instead of using the blue, I would have used the green and just got rid of my whole hand. Ah! That sucked. That was unfortunate. I retconned it to my detriment. Yeah, it's a wash. I retconned it to my detriment. Okay, so then let's just put this over here. That's going to be useless. Shoot. Or do I just want to say I just keep my 2? I'll say I'll keep my 2. That's worse. Let's just go with what we had. It was a green, not a blue. This was a green, not a blue. That's what we had before, and I had 2 cards left. Okay, I beat a dragon. I get 2 rep, and I leveled up, which means these back, and these 2 come out. Okay. What do we have here? Howl of the Pack. Once around, except during interaction, 1 card played sideways gets +4 instead of +1. For each of your command tokens with no assigned unit, it gets a +1. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, and the other one is Know Your Prey. Once per round during combat, flip this to ignore 1 offensive or defensive ability of any enemy token, or to remove 1 element of 1 enemy type. Fire and ice become physical. Cold fire becomes ice or fire. Cannot be used against enemies with arcane immunity. The other one is Night Sharpshooting. Once around, ranged attack 1 during the day, or range attack 2 at night. I think I want that. I think I want that. That range attack has been clutch, so I think I might take this guy. Okay, so then I get to get a card. The newest card is Spellforge. Gain 1 crystal to your inventory of the same color as one of the spell cards in the spell's offer. Okay. Gain 2 crystals to your inventory. So there's the crystal gain that I've been kind of struggling with. We got Heroic Tail, Influence 3, nah. And then good old Ice Bolt. So it's between these 2. I'm feeling Spellforge. Oh, bottom action only. So Ice Bolt. So then I gotta take Ice Bolt. Bottom action only. Thank you. Bottom only. So Ice Bolt's mine. Bottom was the ice one. But I'm feeling Spellforge though. I'm feeling it. Blood of the Ancients is the new one that comes out. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If I had a blue. Ice attack 11. Jeez. All right. So I got lots of blue stuff. Dang it, that Spellforge is what I really want. Okay, let's do this thing, sir. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, I get Ice Bolt. I could gain a blue crystal, and then I could use the blue and the black to do this. Whoo! Okay. We could. They're not fortified. I don't know if we... Do you think we got it? Because it's nighttime, so my range gets +2. These have been used. I wish they weren't, but they are. But I've got this, which could give me ranged ice attack 9. If I use Ice Bolt to gain a blue crystal to my inventory. I could then do Mana Thunderstorm to do a range attack 9 on what's there. Alright, so. Sparring cards. Sparring power should be 3 cards up now. Once before the start of each turn, choose, put the... Oh, you're right. 1. You're right. It should be 3 cards up. Yep. It should be 3 cards up. You are absolutely right. All right, so I need to... I think it's time, and we can flip this to get those 3 cards and see if the odds are in our favor. Okay. So let's do this. This is a desert space, which I need 3 movement, so this will get me in there. Easy peasy. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go in, and we're gonna figure this out. So I need help. This city sieges are very new to me. So 2 + 1, 3. We're gonna move into the city. Let's talk about what happens first. Let's talk about what happens first. Let's pull this up and go here. Okay, so this is the first assault or siege of the city. Reveal all unexplored core tiles. All tiles have been revealed. Place all corresponding day and night rules applies, where night tokens are revealed only when joining garrison, and reveal all remaining ruins on the map. Starting, not staring, from the next turn, each unchallenged Draconum on the map, either in ruins or a rampaging enemy, will fly towards the city at the speed of 1 tile per turn. Add the Draconum enemy token to city defenses, removing them from the map once it reaches the city. Mark the ruins that sent the Draconum to the city with a red crystal so that you know those ruins have already been spawned this turn. Okay. Close quarter fight. When revealing the city garrison, replace each of the white enemy tokens with a Draconum enemy token, and each of the non with a marauding enemy token. All right, then we have the siege. So they're not fortified because I moved in, but they will be fortified if I attack from out. But I'm moving in, so this is not a fortified fight. Let's grab this city card. And this city card, he also said in the rules that brutal is not applied once we move in. So basically what you're seeing here at the bottom is if we move into the city, it's not fortified brutal. And that's what they're saying? Yeah, because this is the random number. Hey Robert, how's it going? So according to this part here, so to mitigate the situation, you may attack from outside the city walls, treating defenders as if you would any other gathering of rampaging enemies, and spreading out your attack over a longer series of turns. However, in this case, site fortification will apply to all units, and it's site fortified from outside. Now it says you may decide each turn how many enemies you intend to attack without having the luxury of those. Shuffle those Draconums and do that. So when we move in, I believe the special rule says that they are not fortified because it's 18, not 8, or 16, not 8. And we saw that rule. Yeah, it's a level 16 city. If we do from outside, they're fortified. But if we go inside, they're not fortified. And that's what these symbols are supposed to show. So we can have a freaking snowball's chance in hell of beating a 16. So they also don't get the brutal. So that is the city that we're dealing with. So it would have 2 Draconum in it, and then 2 marauding. So I'm just going to random grab instead of putting them in the bag. Those 2 and these 2. All right, so what are we looking at? Boom. Yeah, 4. And it'll be 4, not... I'm just grabbing 2 for right now. 2 and 2. And then let me grab random 2 more. Boom. Boom. And grab random 2. Boom. So that's what we're facing. So that's what we're facing. Well, we're just moving into the city right now, just trying to understand how this works. So that's what we're facing right now. And my trouble is I don't know how to make sense of what the heck is going to happen. Because to me, this says if I'm facing all of this, I have to block everything, and I can't. I can't. Which is why I don't know what to do. Now, they're not fortified, but I can range ice attack 9. So, what does that mean for what does that mean for this? So my first, I could range ice attack 9 or siege ice attack. Actually, no, I can't. When you play this, pay a mana. I can't. I would siege attack 8. I would siege attack 8. That's what I'm hitting. So a siege attack 8 would do what here? And it's a siege ice attack 8. Siege ice attack 8. Yeah. So I can siege ice attack 8. What does that even mean here, right? So these are fortified, these are not. You have ice resistance, you have ice resistance, you have ice resistance. I can do my +2 since it's night, so it's truly siege. It's siege and range. It's a siege range attack of 10. I have a siege range attack of 10. So it's not 9. I have a siege range attack of 10. You don't have a resistance, so I can kill this one. Yeah, I have to... There's 2 freaking paralysis enemies. I don't know how this is possible, and I think as I'm searching through the rules and through the videos, I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. So someone has to walk me through this, because this is where, like, as I was looking at this, I was like, I'm at a loss as to how this is possible. But people who are pros at Mage Knight knock this crap out like it's candy. So I don't know. I need help. I need the 2 to be able to move in. So this is my movement. Let's just consider that gone. That's moving into the city. This is what I got left to go with, which is Mana Bolt, which I can use Ice Bolt to get a blue crystal to do Mana Thunderstorm. I have to pay with a green because that's all that's there. And that would give me a siege ice attack 8. I could I can use this to make it a 10. You have to use the special rules for siege the city instead of enter the city. Well, I did. We just did that. We just did that. Right here. Like, we just went through all of that. So I had to draw 4 and 4 for the 16, which is what we did. Then I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. Let me reread and listen, because maybe I'm missing something. So Call of Dragons, which is what we did. It says during the first assault, reveal unrevealed core tiles, which we don't have any. Place them closest to the city. Starting from the next turn, every unchallenged Draconum on the map moves towards the city. So we do that. Cool. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Assaulting a level 16, and we read this. With more enemies potentially increasing the garrison even further, may prove very difficult for some players. To mitigate the situation, you may attack from outside the city wall, treating defenders as you would any other gathering of rampaging enemies and spreading out your attack over a long series of turns. However, in this case, site fortifications will apply to all units, so they're all fortified. So I have to siege anyway. And there is an added uncertainty. You must decide each turn how many enemies you intend to attack that turn. The missed sentence. Without having the luxury to choose specific targets. Shuffle the orcs and draconians occupying the city together in a single pile, then draw the selected number of tokens from the top of that pile. Those are the enemies which present themselves for combat in your turn. Booyah, boom, 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 boom. So they're just going to be fortified, and that's where they are. Okay, that makes things more manageable. So we won't know what we're going to be facing, so we have to shuffle these up. So I'm going to throw these in the bag, wherever the bag went. Yeah, we don't enter the city. We fight from outside, so I still get my move 2 card. So we can attack from outside the city. They're fortified, which means range won't work, but siege will. I'm still sieging ice attack 8, but then we choose how many we're going to face. So there's 4 dragons, 4 thingamadoohickeys. So I'm going to face 2. I'm going to face... Yeah, I got my card back. I'm going to face 2. And hope to God they're both green. Damn it. 1. And it's the paralysis one. Don't do it. Don't do it, game. Both paralysis came out. Both of them. I said 2. And both of the paralysis ones came out. Isn't that grand? So I'm dorked. Okay. So they have... I wanted the 2 greens. I at least wanted 1 green. Jeez. So, paralysis. You draw tokens like I do. If a unit gets wounded by a paralysis attack, it is immediately destroyed, removed from the game. If a hero takes 1 or more wounds into his hand from paralysis attack, he must immediately discard all non-wound cards from his hand. So it basically ends the turn. Cool. Then we've got ice attack. Only fire and cold fire blocks are efficient when blocking this. Others are halved. And you have ice resistance. All ice attacks are inefficient, half rounded down. The enemy ignores any non-attack block effects of blue cards or unit effects with blue. Okay, so can we kill 1? I guess that's the question. So this would be a siege attack 8, which would be a 4. You're fortified, so that's not going to cut it. So now I have to be able to block 12. 6 and 6. And I can't. So I'm going to be taking a lot of damage and throwing away my entire hand. Wow. Just like that. All right. Well, let me oh, crap. Yeah, it would have been helpful. But, hindsight's 2020. What are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? So, I'll play this to gain a blue crystal. This is the best I can do. I'm so gonna die because there's no way. Nothing else helps. Yeah, nothing else helps. I can't block, and as soon as I take a hit, I'm gonna be taking... You're hitting me for 6, so I'm gonna take 4 wounds in my hand. Straight up. Yes, they are. So let's take our medicine. Let's take our medicine, folks. So let me get my blue crystal. I can't block anything, so I'm going to take 3, 6, 3, 6, and all of this is gone. That's that. Yep, that was fun. That was fun. So I'm assuming these go back in the bag. Then this will move 1. And I need to draw up 2 cards. 1. Hey, look. 2, even better. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Ugh. The units would... I could have killed one and used both my units. They would have taken the wounds and died immediately. I wouldn't have taken as much damage. But I don't think I could have killed one. 8. I could have killed one. Holy crap. You're absolutely right. The doomsday of me got in the way. So let's roll that back. You're absolutely right. I could have killed one. Y'all gotta tell me about these things. So let me just pull the one out. So you had attacked for 6. I'd have put the wound on you, and you would be... Well, you would be immediately destroyed. So you'd go bye-bye. And then the other 6, I'd have put it on this, which this one would have been immediately destroyed. Bye-bye. And then I could have done this with the blue. Yes. 4, that's 8. That's 8. I need to do... You have resistance, so this would have been 4, 5, 6, 7. Right there, and that would have killed one. Yep, you're absolutely right. And I'd have used that and that for this to be gone. One of them would have been dead. The other one would still be alive, which goes back in the bag, and I wouldn't have taken any wounds. You're absolutely right. Y'all gotta tell me these things. Okay, so now I get the draw. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sadly, this is all I have, and we'll be calling end of round in a second. It moved. You already played, so it would have been my turn. So next round I'll be calling end of round, and there's nothing else for me to do anyway. So let's draw. We're gonna go up against 2 more, damn it. What are you gonna say? You're gonna say you have fire resistance now? Jerk. 1, which is that dragon with swiftness, and 2, which is an orc, and they're all fortified. I should have probably just gone up against 1. Okay, so this, we can gain a red mana token and a red crystal. This is actually worse. So it'll be 2. This will be 4, but at least with the poison, that'll be going in my hand and my discard. And I would have to block 10 if I was going to block that. So I have to use this to gain a red, this, and a red, this, and one of these. I have to do that. The problem with them being fortified is this gets really hard. I just have to take the wounds from them and then see what I can do to kill them. Right? So when you play this, also pay 1 mana of a basic color, gain a crystal of that color to your inventory, which would be the green. So I could do this, play green, gain a green, which won't matter. So I can just use this for whatever I need to use it for. So I'll take the wounds, but this will be a fire attack 3. Four. Actually, gain a white crystal, so it'd be 3. Spend that white crystal 7. Eight, 9. Screw you, dragon. Okay. All right, I'm gonna take some wounds now. I'm gonna take some wounds. So, killing the dragons is key. All right, so there's 2 more dragons left in this bag, which I'm probably going to pull both in a second. So it'll be... So I use this to gain those 2 and the 1 fame. You're going to attack me with swiftness. I would need to block... So with swiftness... I'm assuming I need to block 10, but I'll still take 5. So it'll be 2 damage coming in. And then you're going to hit me for 1 and 1, which is this, which I could block 1. And I need those. So then I'll just get hit for another one, which is 3. Okay. Then my turn. I'm going to use this here for 3. I'm going to use this to gain a white crystal to my inventory. I'll use this to use that to make it a range attack 3, so that's 6. And then since it's nighttime, that's 7, 8. Wait, did I do that wrong? I did that wrong. I need 9. So I can't use this to block, so I take another hit. And then I'd use that as 9. So it's 3... 6, 7, 8, 9. Dead. And I would gain 2 to my discard because of the poison. So I would kill that dragon. Sadly, I took a lot of wounds, but he would be dead. And these would all go in my discard. I still got... Oh, and... Oh, shoot. I forgot to freaking flip this. Oh. I forgot to flip this. And then I'd use that with this for range 5 to kill you. Crap. I forgot. I would use that to block, so that would knock off 2 from the other guy. So I don't take as much. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot to flip this when I moved in. All right. 1, 2, 3. Green. Round's over. I completely forgot. Grr, that makes me angry. Ah, boy. All right. So I think I'm sieging the city, so therefore there is... I'm assuming when I kill them, I get the compounded when I beat the city, but let me look at the card. The city cards. City. I'm sure I'm playing it wrong. Frick if I know. City. Yeah, it's when conquered, so... Multiple parties can occupy the city. Players combat. Allowed units with the city symbols can be recruited. I'm assuming I get all compounded after I beat the city. I assume. So these are gone. So I took out 3 units of 8. 5 units left. All right, you are going to get a green crystal. This. No, it just needs to go at the bottom of the deck. Boom. Boom, boom. This card will go here. Redo this. Freezers, catapults, guardsmen. Redo this. Thugs, herbalists, northern monks. These get moved out. This flips. Okay, we got a wild, a green, and a red. Yeah. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shuffle this up. Dragon's 2 spaces away, so 2 dragons have been killed of the 4. Of course, the other 2 are going to come out immediately. There's nothing I can do about that. One, 2, 3. 1, 2. And oh, I don't even know if you're going first. All right. When you take this tactic, discard up to 3 cards, including wounds, shuffle your deck, and redraw. Mana Steal. When you take this tactic, take 1 and a die of a basic color from the source and put it on this card. You can use that mana on any of your turns this day. If you do, reroll it at the end of the turn and return to the source. Early bird. One time this day during your turn, you can announce that you will take another turn immediately after this and flip it face down. Boom. I don't care which one you take. So you'll take Rethink. So you would go first anyway. All right, so I get an extra turn. And I'll save it for the last one to see where it goes. So you did that. You did what you had to do. It's my turn. I could take on... spend the action to rest to get rid of this, but let's see what we can do before that. I don't need to move. And we have a green, so we can use some powers if we want to fight. I've got block, but everything else kind of sucks. So we could rest if we want to discard some cards, redraw up some better ones. Yeah, discard 1 wound and any number of not wound cards from your hand and redraw. So let's rest. And we'll do that, and then we'll draw. Oh, come on, game. This sucks. You'll move here. All right, so this turn I gotta do that. 1, 2, 3. It's a white one. So you pulled. And you're 3. All right, so. I mean, we've got some block. We could do this to block 5, 6, 7. But then I have no attack. All right, so we're going to rest and then again, and then this time we're going to immediately flip to take our turn. Such a freaking waste. I'm sure there were 10 billion ways y'all were you could think of to, oh no, you could take down 30 people. I'm not seeing it. So let's do that. This has a nice attack 4. So we'll do that and then draw 2. 1, 2, better. And then I'll flip this face down to immediately take my turn, to which, let's fight some stuff. I'm going to attack 3, because that guy's coming in and he's going to suck. 1. Dragon 2. Frickin' hell! Okay. All right, game. I yield. Jeez. Okay, we could do this to kill that guy. We could do that. Crap. So let's just Ah, he has physical resistance and ice resistance. And here I would have to... What the actual hell? What's the freaking boulder? If I spend movement, the stuff is reduced, but I don't have any movement to spend. Yeah, because this is the worst fate. He'll hit me for 2, and he'll hit me for 2, and I lose my whole hand. So can I block? I'd have to block, oh god, 12 or 8. I can use this to do gain a red crystal. Use an additional die. So I can block 5, 6, 7. I can block 1 dragon and kill the green. The other dragon will hit me for 2. So if I do this using the green, I could then use the siege 3 to kill this guy. He would have physical resist. He has physical resistance, so I would have to hit him for 1 more. All right, I'll get to that in a second. I can use this to use an additional mana source die, which I can use this gold to block 5, 6, 7. Eight. So I'd block you, which means I can use, because I'm going to lose it anyway, this will be the 4. So I kill this one, I block that one, this one hits me. And my cards would be gone anyway because I couldn't kill it. I could only kill that, and I could only block that. Yeah, it still works out. So I would kill this one with siege. Then I would block this one, but this one would be able to hit me for 2 wounds. But all of my cards at least are used. And I would re-roll this. 2 reds. All reds. Sweet. Okay. Cool. 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, 1, 2. I had 2 wasted turns. And it's my own fault. Okay, so I don't have a green to use, but I can heal 1. Oh, and you would move in, which means you're going in the back. So let's heal 1. So we'll heal. I will gain a white crystal to my inventory. Then I'll rest. Only hanging on to that card. Oh, wait. It's no movement, no action. Those aren't actions. Those were just stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you, game. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. It's a white. That's it. Okay. All right. What the hell can I do? All my units are dead. I could range fire attack 5, which is nope. These are just attack cards. That's all they are. And I can't use you at all. I have to do something. It's all dragons. Pull them out. Pull them out. I'm just going up against one. Yep, it's old buddy, the one that I keep pulling. Old buddy. So I need to block 6. Using a red, I can make that block 5. Oh, and it's halved, so actually I need to block 12. So this would be 3. It would be a red, right? So let's say that's 5. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just can't. I can't. He's gonna kill me. If I keep pulling that, I can't win. So he's gonna hit me for 2 again. I can't block him. And all these cards are going away. That's the end of my turn. Because if I spend the red, that's 5, and I need 12. This is all for attacking. There's no block there. No block potential there. No block potential there. This, we can reduce the enemy's attack by 2, which will make it 10. And maybe that might work. Nope, I need all my hand to be able to make it 10. So this is 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I use this, I can reduce his 12 to 10. But then I only am at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Thank you. Yeah, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I can't. That's just, there you go. If I keep drawing him, I'm no good. Oh, these would be in my hand, not discard. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even have freaking green to heal 2. So let's do heal 1. Draw a card. Okay, this at least gives me fire block. So if it shows up, I actually have a freaking chance. Alright. Let's take on 1. Oh, thank God. Okay. Thank the maker. Okay, so 2, 3. So that blocks all 3. And then I really need to get, and that's, I'll use a red to fire attack 5 to kill you. Stop giving me reds, damn it. All right. So that goes there. These are in my hand. And you're calling end of round. That's all you had. I need to drop 2, 3. Okay, we know that that dragon's out there. Fortified attacks suck. Let's see. Let's gain a red mana token. It's going to be end of round, so we won't be able to keep the token, but we'll be able to... This would go away too. We'd be able to keep... Oh, I was supposed to draw one more. Sorry. There you go. So let's rest. And then just let the final round be the final round. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then boom. Alright. So let's gain our crystal. Because the token will fall off. So let's do that with our fame. And let's gain a blue crystal as well. We'll try it. We'll try it one more time. That's the second night. So we're at the last... This is the second day, so we're at the second night now. Those go away. You will gain a green. Okay. Hey, Jan. I'm dying. I'm dying in the worst way possible. You could go first. I'll go second, because this is the last night anyway. Yeah, this is it. It's 2 days, 3 nights. This is the last night. If I don't do it now, we lose. And the city has fallen. And there's a lot of stuff in there. There are dragons everywhere galore in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just don't have the confidence I can do this. I really don't. I lack all the confidence that I could do this. 1, 2, 3, 1. All right. Oh, we're in for a penny, right? So I don't have any block. Man, I made some bad decisions. All right. How much is left in here? 1, 2, 3, 4 more are left in here. 2 and 2. My old friend the dragon. Here we go. Yep, there he is. Frickin' game. Oh my god. As soon as he hits me, my whole hand's gone. I have a block 6. And I need a block 12. This is ridiculous. This could make it an 8. I don't have enough. I don't have enough. He will kill me every time. I could beat the others. I can't beat him. I think I'm in a downward spiral here. I think I'm in a downward spiral. I'm so close to being like, I'm gonna call this because I can't do this. This ability is I can't get around it. I'm not sad or bummed. I just can't get around it. I didn't build her to get around it because I don't know enough about the Draconums to know that as a newbie. I can't block 12. So I'm going to take... I think I'm going to get knocked out with this one. I think I am going to get knocked out. I mean, I'm not bummed. It's the way the game works. I see it's the way the game works. I just didn't know, and so I didn't build to... I didn't realize that this was going to be I was going to pull this token every fight. So I'm kind of screwed. Yeah, I think we're dead. I think we're on a downward spiral here because I don't believe I have anything to help. 3 at the bottom at least. Do I have any cold block? Or fire block? I have fire block 7, which is almost at the bottom. So I have 1, but by that time I'd have been knocked out. Yeah, I gotta say there's no way I can... I'm sorry. Yeah, we're in a downward spiral. This one's different. This one's different for this specific scenario. Every day we siege and we draw how many we're gonna fight in that siege. So I think this might be the end of our Wolf Hawk. I think she's gonna die. I can't... Even if this thing came out by itself, I do not possess enough block to block 12. Because ice block was not something that I sought. Fire or cold fire. So I have 1 card that blocks 7. It's a fire block 7. And maybe during that turn, 7, 8, 9... 10, 11, and that would have been it. That would have been it for that turn. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do it. I don't think there's no potential in my deck to be able to stop that. So I'm gonna have to call it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call it. I did not build for this. That was just unfortunate. Any other one I would have been cool with. Any other one. I was able to take one of them down. But I can't here because they're fortified. Only siege works, and I have a siege 3, but they have physical resistance, so it's a siege 1. And I would need my spells, but I don't have it since their fortified range don't work. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think maybe I just need to practice some more. I am not getting... it's not working. Yeah, ranged is... I think if I'm going to build and I'm going to be fighting cities, No, when you... In this scenario, dragons are fortified. The only ones that... And even if they weren't fortified, even if he isn't fortified, physical resistance 1, 4, then what? So I think like I would have to I could beat him, but I would have to draw into the perfect hand from what I have, like this guy. Nope, that's not gonna work. This one card, these two cards are the way to kill him. Not the only way to kill him, but those are the ways to kill him. So yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm so sorry, but yeah, I think I'm in a downward spiral, so I know when I need to stop. So we're gonna stop here and say that we lost the campaign. Bah, that's sad. I need to practice more, that's all. There's some nice puzzle and combinations in here. I still like the game. It's just, it's tough, and it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's tough and it's supposed to be. We made it to 4 missions before we conked out, which is something to say in itself in the campaign of 7. So we made it half-ish way. It's not bad for a beginner. I don't feel bad. I really don't. I don't feel bad about this because this was my 3rd time playing Mage Knight. I don't have all the rules down. I still consider myself a newbie. I don't see the combos. So to make it to mission 4 as far as I did, I'm actually proud of myself. Yeah, I'm actually proud of myself for that. I just need to play more and get used to it. But I like it. I still like the game. I still like it a lot. I probably am going to... Yeah, I'm a step back from this one, play it a little bit more on Tabletop Simulator to get a little bit better, and then I'll come back and I'll see if I can do better at that time. But yeah, cool. All right, well, that's going to be all. Let's head up to the top. Okay, so that's going to be it for this playthrough. Sorry. I was like, as I'm looking at it, I'm like, no, I gotta call this out. Usually it's a let's play it and anything can happen, but in this one I think I'm too inexperienced with card play and puzzle play, and then every turn I'll just be drawing that dragon and it'll be wiping me out. So yeah. All right, cool. That's going to be all for this playthrough. I'm going to practice some more. I still like the game. I am very proud of myself for making it this far in playing this, and I just need to keep practicing and trying to get better at it. But so far, I still like it. I still like the game. So that'll be all. And what's coming up? Let's see. Today's Sunday, right? So Monday, Steve and Kim will be playing Marvel United over at the Co-op Guild. Tuesday will be the lunchtime stream for me. And then I'll play something else. Yeah, and then I'll play something else. And then Wednesday, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I got to think about what we're going to play. But, yep, that's going to be all for today. Thanks, everybody, for joining. I love you. There's absolutely nothing you could do about it. Bye.